And that's why a perfect example, if he slow rolled, he wouldn't have left his pressure behind. No, you locked in after that stretch I had. What's going on, guys? Coach Derek here, back with another video, and today we're with my little protege, Nate.
How's it going?
Another private lesson on the books. Beautiful Saturday here in Wellesley, Massachusetts. Time to get after it. We'll start with those 2-ball efficiency clamps, making sure we're getting over the ball. If you're touching that front ball, it's an indicator you're punching too much forward. Ready? 10 reps, down, set, down, set. Okay, so one thing that I noticed with Nate's technique is he's using a little bit too much body when he's clamping with his hands. You really want to focus on those hands first, A, for speed, and then B, finishing through with your body. So you're leading with those hands getting to the ball, and then you finish through. Sometimes when guys move their body first, it delays you getting to the ball, and therefore sometimes on the whistle you'll feel like slower. You're reacting fine, but you're getting to the ball second. To help alleviate this issue, we're gonna do hands-only clamps. I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders, and this is really gonna force him to lead with those hands, and his body's gonna have no motion, making his clamp as efficient as possible. Set. Set. Down. Set. Good. Okay, next. So we'll start with snap clamps. So what snap clamps are is it's down, whistle, whistle, whistle. And every whistle, you're hitting that ball super quick. Give me a half clamp. All we're doing is bringing our top edge to the ball when we're doing this. Don't really worry about that down the line motion, as this is working on emphasizing our top edge to the ball. So it's going to be down, set, whistle, 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 whistle. All right. And we're snapping every single time in succession to bring just our top edge to the ball. So the reason we do the whistles in succession is to really work on that fast twitch, snapping into the ball. Having that snap and bouncing back is going to aid in that top edge motion when you're exploding through your opponent's pressure. Now we're going to get into slow clamps versus a false clamp. You guys have seen me do this time and time again. We're compartmentalizing the clamp into its first motion, top edge, then we're shooting down the line, finishing through with that pressure. Set, go. Good. You came a little bit forward on that one. Down. Go. Go. Good. Now let's put it all together. Full speed, clamp versus a half clamp. Down. Set. Nice. Down. Set. There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna work on first move versus first move, kind of bring all the drills and techniques we were talking about into evaluating Nate's clamp, ensuring that he's clamping as efficiently and strong as possible, and just fixing anything I'm seeing.
Set.
There you go, that was money.
Set.
Good.
Set.
Money. All right, you know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. We are going over hand speed and reaction time. We got ball hops. We got follow the leader. We got 3-ball ground juggle, and we're ending with some partner drops, okay? Nate, the Snake, Cooper, aka NCoopLax on Instagram, we'll post that up, is gonna show us how it's done with his lightning fast hand speed. Right hand ball hops, ready, set. Left hand, ready. Good. Go, we got follow the leader on deck, set. All right, now we're gonna get into the 3-ball ground juggle. We need 3 balls, all right, and the objective is to replace this middle ball. So we're holding these 2 outside ones, place, grab, place, grab, place, grab. Once you pick up the rhythm for this, you can start to bounce them a little bit. I'm not bouncing them hard, but now you have that juggling effect coming off the ground, AKA the 3-ball ground juggle. Place, grab. Yep. There you go. We're gonna start shifting from the hand-eye coordination, which is directly correlated to your hand speed, into a little bit of reaction combined with that with the partner drops. I'm gonna hold these at Nate's eye level. I'm gonna drop the right, left, or both, and he needs to catch it accordingly. You ready? Boom. Quick hands, baby. Dude, it just got colder. We're gonna get into some exit work, okay? Nate's pretty proficient with his exits, so we're gonna add something a little different to his game. We've gone over this before, the slow roll, okay? So for this, we'll start with the forward progression, 2 whistles, downset whistle. We're gonna pinch off that whistle. On that second whistle, we're using our left hand to curl up, all right? And that's gonna scoop the ball with this bottom rail. And then we're gonna bring it to our left foot here. We're not gonna pop it, okay? The reason for this control aspect that we're gonna work on not popping it is because you actually have 1 step to pop it. Too often guys have the ball secured and they go to flick it from the ground, and that's really not secure and uncontrolled. We want that ball in our stick once we work so hard to get the clamp. So that slow roll, going from here to here, will aid in that work on his control. Set. Set. Yeah, like that. Set. We're gonna implement the same method of the slow roll. This is where it's used a little bit more frequently, is the right pop, okay? Same thing, downset whistle, we're pinching. Second whistle, I want us to slowly curl up and hold the ball here. A lot of guys, when they go to make this right pop, they'll get here and then they'll go too quick, flicking the ball out of their stick. This slow roll is gonna help keep the ball away from pressure against counters like the butt end and the shovel count. Better. Last one, down. Set. Good. To implement these techniques with the slow roll, we're gonna do exits under pressure, okay? It's gonna be downset whistle. Nate's gonna need to exit away from my counter and make sure it's a clean, controlled exit to himself.
Set.
Hey, there you go.
Set.
And that's why a perfect example, if he slow rolled, he wouldn't have left his pressure behind on my foot. No, that's not kicking the cross. That's him messing up his exit.
Yeah, but I totally
Ready.
I just didn't get it.
Set.
Get out. That's a long distance for me to travel. You had an opportunity to defensive exit.
Set.
There you go, good out.
When I first did this drill, I think Derek got me on every single one. I wasn't exiting, I wasn't reading the pressure, and now Derek's drills have helped me a lot. Now I can exit out the front and out the back and all around.
Developing that sense of pressure and then exiting accordingly, pretty hard to simulate. We're doing a decent job of it right now. So that's why I tell a lot of guys that experience and repping with your buddies, coming to Face Off Factory and repping with us, that's probably the best place that you're gonna be able to experience that pressure. Like I said, we're doing the best we can to simulate it, but it aids in those exits and then your overall percentage as a whole because of it. So we got a couple more reps here. Better reading that and getting out quicker. Nice, good read, good read. All right guys, so now we're gonna get into a little bit of live reps to wrap up the session. Obviously we're going like pretty close to 100%. We don't have helmets on, so we're not trying to actually like butt heads at all. Either way, let's put everything we went over today together and see what Nate has. I went for a quick in and out. It was great right hand pressure. And then, yeah, great read of pressure, getting it back, getting the separation in between.
Down.
If I tried to stuff.
If you tried stuffing, my counter would have been more successful for like the follow-up. Oh, I gave it to you. You hammered that.
Set.
Ah.
Set.
Oh, I had pressure on that too.
I just did the same one though.
Because I went for, no, I went here. So yeah, slow roll forward, like through. So ready, pinch the, or clamp the ball, right? I come here. So you want to like slow roll up and then out.
Down.
Sorry, you try it nice and slow. Okay, nice and slow. Right, so you're pulling it above my pressure. Because if a guy does a good job getting into you with that foot, you got to go up and over his foot.
Set. Set.
Oh, good check on that one. Ah, nice. Really good, really good. Jeep. Good exit. Let's go. No, you locked in. You locked in after that stretch I had. You can really gauge game flow off of it, right? Like doing a best of 5, like at Face Off Factory. Kind of hard. For this, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Either way, dude, good job. You're seriously looking way better, dude. My name is Derek Iannone. I'm here with Nate Cooper. Nate, how was that session?
It was a great session. I worked on my clamp and my first move, exits under pressure, and then we finished with some lives, and I've seen great progress over my stretch of doing Cougar Elite.
Hell yeah, that's a great little synopsis. You already hit a bunch of the questions I was going to ask further, but the last question is, if you were to rate this session out of 10, what would you rate it?
I would give this one a 9 because not only was it great drills, but I also beat up on Derek a little bit.
So with that 1 point, what could I do better?
Maybe it's a 10.
Maybe it's a 10. Oh, we swayed him. We swayed him. All right. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.